Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ash TV Show. I'm Ashley.
Definitely
Um, in today's
vampires. Let's talk about that.
in today's episode, we will be reviewing fucking Martin from
1977,
1977,
directed by George Romero,
written by
the
George
director.
Romero, featuring George Romero. He did it all.
Yeah, just George Romero. Nothing else about him. Nothing interesting about him else. It's just George Romero, some guy.
George Romero is mostly known for his zombie movies. He created the genre, but Martin is not very well known film in his catalog.
According to Wikipedia, though, it's his favorite movie of his,
Yeah,
and it's also the first fucking movie or whatever that he and Tom Savini collabed on.
yeah. Tom Savini is also an actor in the movie. My God, that guy. So, anyways, the story follows a young man or old man, depending on how you see it, named Martin, who kills and drinks the blood of women, and he moves in with his cousin and his cousin's granddaughter in Pittsburgh, and there is a schism between the more like conservative like superstitions and like the more rational thinking.
Impeccable description. Really impeccable description.
Yeah.
No, basically, it's like about a guy who believes himself to be a vampire, and so that's what she meant when she said either 80 or years old or some fucking young guy. But no, the grandfather believes Martin, the main character Martin, to be I believe the reincarnation of Nosferatu or some
No,
shit.
there's a family curse that he
Oh yeah, family.
believes, but his granddaughter believes that there just is mental illness that runs in the family.
Yes, and I think that's interesting. I think there might be like a little bit of a little correlation trying to be brought home here because occasionally there's flashbacks in black and white, which you can are debatable if they're actually real or if they're illusions or if they're a delusion created by Martin's mental scape. But basically, I think I sort of see it as a sort of take on superstition and religious trauma. As a major part of it is that the grandfather character is very upfront with his belief in Catholicism, and so much to the point where he's just endlessly criticizing or trying to blame Martin, which I think might be embed a little bit into himself. Or at least that's like a little bit of what I got. And it's like the cycle of religious trauma. That's why it's based. That's why the family curse.
He kills women.
All right, that's the end of the review. 7 out of 11.
Nah, bro. I thought it was interesting that they didn't make any character like sort of the straight man. Like it could be debatable which side is right.
Yeah, it kind of leaves them more open for opinions. I don't fucking know. You're right. I don't know.
Kind of sad. Like no one in the movie's happy. Like Martin meets a girl, and I think the interesting scene where they were on the hill talking, and she says, "I wish I had what you had," and he sort of interprets that as being like a vampire, but she's more referring to how he's seen as like being quote simple-minded, because she has a clinical depression.
Yeah, there's more. I feel like the movie does have a decent amount of layers to it that could be dissected if you're into that. But and overall, I do think the movie was good. However, there were it does tend to be somewhat ridiculous, especially in this one fucking scene near the end of the movie where Martin gets in the middle of like a drug dealing, right?
He kills two homeless people, and then the police come, and to escape, he in this building there's a drug deal going on, and then the dealers shoot at the police, and then everybody dies.
Yeah, it's like a fucking slapstick cartoon. It's just fucking running into, just ramming into each other and shooting. It's just fucking absurd. It's like a sort of, it's like to a lesser extent, how I feel about the ending, about part of the ending of American Psycho, where Patrick Bateman just pulls out a gun, starts shooting at things, and it starts exploding in the helicopter.
I was noticing like quite a few parallels to American Psycho.
No, they're just fucking
Like
losers.
They're Sigma. I mean that part where Martin says that vampires don't need women in reality. He's
Vampires don't need women.
So yeah, I thought it was very good. I was surprised. I'm a big fan of Romero's other work, and I hadn't seen this one, and it was shockingly good.
Yeah, it was good. 7 out of 11.
For a low budget. I'd say like 9 or 10. There were, it's pretty low budget, so some of its faults I think are due to that.
It's like a budget of 225,000. Which, frankly, is in 1970s money, but at the same time, that's still not as much as others. If I recall. Could be fucking wrong.
So yeah, would recommend.
Could be the highest budget movie ever.
It's a very 70s movie, so if you're into that, you should watch it.
It is very 70s. There's like, I was talking about this in the beginning of the movie, where it's like, it feels like a lot of movies from the 70s kind of have like a brown tint to like the camera.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. So please subscribe. So yeah, that's all I need to do. Gosh, did I mention it's free?